Good morning, everybody, and let's talk about the mole a little bit more. Today we're going to talk about molar mass. Molar mass is actually just the mass of 1 mole of a substance. Now, here's the thing. If we look at the periodic table, and I picked out the rectangle for carbon, you can see that carbon's atomic mass is listed right here. The atomic mass of carbon is 12.01 atomic mass units, AMU. Well, guess what? The mass of 1 mole, or the molar mass of carbon, is 12.01 grams per mole. We can't forget our units there. So we can say the mass of 1 mole of carbon is 12.01 grams, or we could also say the molar mass of carbon is 12.01 grams per mole. So notice how I used units there properly. All right, now I want you guys to take a moment to find these, and I'll walk you through them. All right, our first example is rubidium. Okay, so let's go to our periodic table. And look, here's rubidium. Its molar mass is 85.47 grams per mole. So we'll put that in here. All right, tungsten. Tungsten can be found kind of in the middle. 183.84 grams per mole. And look at me, I went ahead and wrote it. Pause my video for a second. Take a moment and look at the last of them and find out what they are. I will show you the answers in just a moment. Okay, so here are all of those answers. Now, let me ask you this. If the molar mass of carbon is 12.01 grams per mole, and the molar mass of oxygen is 16 grams per mole, what do you think the molar mass of carbon dioxide is? Well, if you guessed that you might add those molar masses together, you were right. To find the molar mass of a compound, all we need to do is add up the molar masses of each atom in the compound. For example, let's take a look at CO, carbon monoxide, our example from above. Carbon monoxide has 1 carbon. It has a molar mass of 12.01 grams per mole. 1 times 12.01 equals 12.01. There is 1 oxygen in carbon monoxide. It has a molar mass of 16 grams per mole. 1 times 16 is 16. Then all I have to do is add these down, and I get a total of 28.01 grams per mole. The molar mass of carbon monoxide is 28.01 grams per mole. All right, I've got a more complex example for you here. NH4,3PO4. We're going to figure out the molar mass of that. Now, if you think you know how to do it, pause the video here and go ahead and try it on your own. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do the example here, and you can see what I'm doing. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is list out all the elements that I have here. Well, I've got nitrogen, hydrogen, phosphorus, and oxygen. Okay, now I'm going to list out how many of each atom I have. So for nitrogen, I have to remember I've got 3 of these ammoniums. So that's going to give me 3 nitrogens. All right, for hydrogen, I've got 4 hydrogens within the ammonium, but 3 times 4 gives me 12 hydrogens. All right, I happen to have just 1 phosphorus, and then I've got 4 oxygens. Okay, we're going to have to do a little math here. Okay, so nitrogen has a molar mass of 14.01 grams per mole. Hydrogen is 1.01 grams per mole. Phosphorus, I need to look that up for a moment. Phosphorus has a molar mass of 30.97 grams per mole. And oxygen has a molar mass of 16 grams per mole. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to multiply across so that we can account for all of the different atoms of each category. All right, so 3 times 14.01 gives us 42.03. 12 times 1.01 gives us 12.12. Of course, 1 times 30.97 is 30.97. And 4 times 16 is 64. Okay, now I'm going to add these down. So 42.03 plus 12.12 plus 30.97 plus 64. And something went very awry. That's why I'm going to go ahead and do this by hand. All right, so we've got a 12 here. And here's a 9, that's 10, that's 11. So here we have 3, 5, and 4 make 9. And 4 and 1 is 5, plus 3 is 8, plus 6 is 14. 149.12 grams per mole. Don't forget those units. So that's the molar mass of ammonium phosphate. All right, I'm sure there'll be some practice problems for you, and I'm sure I will post the answers. So stay tuned. Thank you very much.